In today's episode, we will be going over some of the best highlights from the matchup between GenG and Top Esports during the upper bracket round 2 of MSI 2024. Now, without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
The pure portraits, a little bit of an experience lead, Cream just hitting level 4, and a lot of that coming off of the shared experience that has been done between Keen and Joe.
But the level 2 Vayne that we talked about is coming in. They're winning the fight already. GenG got the damage down on 369 as he gets flashed on. In comes Keen to save for the first blood. The rotation, massive in GenG behind the turret, push TES back.
This is where the experience sharing comes up huge with the teleport to come in.
Okay, we're doing it round 2. Dieng gets lured in, false sense of confidence. Getting chased down at level 6, pays with another. The spears stack up and GenG are playing with their heads.
Massive mistake from Top Esports. You just don't have the
He's still
number
level
advantage.
1.
And you can see they're going to dive again.
Do it again, more blood in the field. Just give it all to Pays. This time to be traded, but Keen dies to a turret. No response kill for TS and a 2k gold lead at 4 minutes in the game.
Honestly, win for Keen. He just gets a quicker reset, and now we'll be able to move up towards top side.
Big thing here is that it is a Cloud as well as a Chemtech, meaning that outside of Ocean, all the remaining Drakes mega have. I love Cloud Soul as
Oh, JackeyLove caught on out season with his package time at great as Jackie flashes though. His ulti's going to come and use this onto Chobi. He needs to catch on in. Canyon a new targets here. Finds one and JackeyLove. The money bags are there. Top Esports back into the game.
There's the skirmish that Top Esports needed. GenG think they can catch JackeyLove just as he opens on mid, but instead, JackeyLove is able to get the space he needs thanks to Mako, and they turn that one.
No help for Chovy. Canyon's on his way, but Keen doesn't have TP.
Chovy's trying to clear the way for the time being. He gets away from the dredge line. Nice sidestep. Phosphorus bomb clears, and he Valkyrie's back under turret. Cream's going to be the traitor, at least we thought. He gets away. The turret shot ain't able to clip his wing. We already talked about him. I mean, that burst damage is alive and well. Tien, though, speaking of which, is going to be one. Lahen found him. Pulverized headbutt, easy combo. And down he goes, caught out in front of this Herald. Ain't where you want to be.
It's part of his story. And him finally breaking out of that. As, Jackie!
Pick on the Jackie, where's those adoration stacks going to go? He flashes away. And now for the re-engage, whirling death on the Canyon. Helps get the cash in. Jackie got the money bag again. Top Esports have no business finding anything, but it's Cream flashes into 4 members. 369's coming in. This is where TS's stock rises once more. Perfect execution of the trade. 369 team fighting is where he finally makes his move. Flashes in, all out. GenG, a bewildered Pays getting hit but survives. Somehow, Jackie flying through, gets another cash in. Reset for Tien. Headbutt pulverizes flash. He finds Chovy downtown. You can never count out TS when there's blood on the rim.
For the second time in a row, GenG look to kill Jackie, and for the second time in a row, it ends in absolute disaster. See GenG starting up the objective.
Again. The flash over, they turn away from the Baron. The package positioning great. JackeyLove bought a GA on the back end, though, as Chovy gets hooked back in, but that GA timing's everything. It's Canyon. Interrupts it. We go from 0 to hero for GenG, but Cream's still alive. Wait, bringing the fight in, but someone needs to deal with Pays. Someone needs to deal with Pays. Someone needs to deal with Pays as he cleans up the entire fight and brings it back to square one.
GenG get rocked, but they come back with the haymaker immediately in front of the Baron. They bop Top Esports and they'll take the Baron. But a jungler posing as an AD carry is no match for Canyon.
Well, I said someone needed to deal with Pays. I was wrong. Someone please take care of Chovy.
That's fine. It's normal Chovy thing.
Oh, it is. Sorry,
don't
only
pay too much
8.5k damage. All right, well,
it's fine.
Let's watch it again because Dragon starts objective bounty for Top Esports and Canyon again will be multiplying his objective bounties as it goes down. Canyon does die though. Cream in the back end on top of Chovy trying to take him out, but Chovy is hitting range. TES have already picked up the objective bounty and need to get out of there. Again, Chovy hits an R button. Flash available for both mids. Flash available for both 80 carries. We're gearing up for this dragon that spawns in 3 seconds as GenG are walking in with Cream off on an angle.
GA for JackeyLove, flash for JackeyLove. Can GenG get access to him?
They want this objective bounty so bad. Dredge line doesn't connect though, and over the wall, it's not stolen. Canyon tries, he flashes away. Cream still not in, but the flip back from 369 is only onto Keen. He went too deep, he overcooked, and now he dies. Canyon dealing with Cream on the side is big from GenG too. As we've got numbers advantage, we've got a face call. Lahans has the knock-up, and Cream is going to be too late in the middle of everyone. Perfect execution out. TS running for their lives again. Again, 2 items on this top lane. Cassante, 3 here for Keen. It's not perfectly going to show the example, but the 3 levels behind definitely exemplifies the point as Now the siege begins with that range that we've been talking and seeing all game long from GenG. Top Esports on their last legs here, almost 10k goal behind, and Chovy continuing to do things like that. And Chronicler, I'm glad you mentioned the package, still up there, still zoning TES away from this next turret. Yeah, useless, he's out. Guess what? GenG will still get this in the end. The ultimate from Jackalove's good, but Chovy's damage. Chengdu open their mouths, and quickly it's shut in an instant. Once again, as the dredge line comes through, the depth charge is there onto Pays, but watch Chovy. Cream's trying to deal with him. The shuriken lands. Wait, Chovy might die, but no! Pays gets the last auto before he drops himself, and even though 369 separates this Kalista, they need more damage. Jackulove sent packing again as dredge line forces the flash out from Keen, but Canyon with the re-engage and the Vault Breaker. TES are getting whittled down slowly but surely as Pays flashes forward, feels himself at MSI, and GenG with the brain, the brawn, the prowess are taking Top Esports away from any big chance for game number 1. Nexus will drop, and that is a dominating performance by such an impressive team.
Double GA still available there at the...
Esports go, do we swap again? Because it's the same story as essentially what the Vayne is, right? Like, you've seen it so many times that TF is not great when he ends up in these lane swap scenarios, but honestly, I think for Top Esports, lesson learned last game, it's...
At least get something back for the Renekton, although not as much as you'd hope for. Getting something down, and Aqua's down and speak, no Pays, might be dead, Lightslinger flushed away from, but Jackulove in the 2v2 cleanses, and first blood goes over to Mako. He resets his Lance, finds Glitterlands to get the kill. Aqua Prison's good on the return as Mako is close to getting enough damage himself. Canyon safeguards away, re-engages, flashes himself away. The kick from 369 to send him outward as Pays runs on him, but a double TP. Lahan's almost dead at the start of the play in front of Dragon. Pays finds Tien, no smite there, and Pays takes it. Gets hit over the wall, but Chovy's ultimate doesn't do too much, and Top Esports have the health bar. Also absorbs the ulti. Spells there. Cream chases. How deep are we going? Cream, what are you doing? His debut to the international stage, and he's chasing a fairy. I'm scared for TS because GenG are 2k gold ahead at 19 minutes, and they've played this early game really well.
Oh, Chan.
Sonic Wave stolen, ulti used, sends it into Pays. The kick is just the delivery system. I didn't know they delivered it this time, but Canyon's open all night.
And Top Esports are playing a second or two behind all the time, and GenG are defending perfectly.
Canyon going deep though, hang on, he stepped too far forward, and Top Esports punish the jungler. You'd expect the takeover further, has just been hit.
Pretty big moment there for Top. For starting fight for Top is so hard.
It's a good reaction though, but the Aqua Prism won't do enough. Jackulove has to flash away and leave his support behind. TSDP'd into this, but into a choke. Pays is free firing with Infernum. 369 gets the kill onto Canyon, but he's only an afterthought as Chovy runs on in and threatens his own ulti. TS running away. They get an ulti thanks to Tien. Culling comes through the charm as well, but Chovy is a tank. He's a tank! He is here, doesn't die, and GenG still wipe him for a try.
He is genuinely tanky as GenG started the objective.
Well, he's got flash available as well, and I'm watching him running in for the steal. Tien is denied, kicked away. Chovy the tank again, happy to absorb. It's level 16. He rears his head in, jumps on it, and we're back in service. The preacher, the minister, the deity himself sends up for an easy double. 369 is cannon fodder, and a team fight for GenG in front of Aaron is what they deserve.
Don't really get to abuse Fog the way you normally might as Keen. It's going in.
I mean, Keen just teleported himself though. Hang on a minute. He runs into the fodder himself, and Top Esports.
They've been so good in this game, and now with Chovy opening up on the middle wave as well, they managed to get the inhibitor turret. Tien trying to see if you can find Chovy, no ult, because you can see here Top Esports are trying desperately to find some way in.
I take it back,
but they can't.
I take it back. Calling actually doesn't do anything. Yeah. Jovi's a tank. There's redemption.
Yeah, redemption. God, it's rough. 369 does what he can. He hits the side lane, gets objective bounty. As they push in for the wave, you can see Tidal Wave forces Canyon to get on out of there. 369 with a flanking angle, but he's like, no way am I touching that. The base now open, and GenG one step away from moving to an easy match point. But GenG is so clean right now. They had a bath.
They're using the bodies of Top Esports as a bridge to a game 3, as a bridge to that upper bracket, and continue the crusade forward.
Canyon into Chovy, baby, yeah! I love this new mid-jungle duo from GenG. As they wipe the floor with Top Esports yet again, let it be known, GenG is performing internationally. GenG is blowing the water out of this series, and GenG has silenced the crowd once again in yet another game. 30 minutes. calculated League of Legends. And I'm getting excited for LCK's first seed. I don't know if I should say it, Chronicler, but man, this team looks good.
I think you're allowed to get a little bit excited after that performance, Hysterics, and particularly for that man in the loves his counter picks. And this is one that he's pulled out so many times. I wonder if we're going to see a lane swap just because of this, because once the Rise gets going, it becomes almost impossible to play against.
You know, Sorgan tries to battle him out himself as Cream will jump over and give a helping hand. The Sapling helps out as well. There's the flash, the full commit. Mid-jungle of TES off with a bang and a bang and a first blood to Cream.
Keen in trouble.
Twisted Advance kicks it off, and the second time the burn down from 369. He flashes for it as Tien gets out of the turret aggro. TES are firing on all cylinders. It will be traded in the top side here, but at least these lanes are really set up. So, never met them.
Yeah, we don't talk about the fourth.
Well, as Engage comes bot side, Lahens. No, not going to be rooted down. Instead, they go for Pays. They turn the play, the trample there, the smash back. Chakilov gets to kill the flag and drag, but it's not under turret as Tien walks away. Maybe one shot came through in the end as Lahens still outrange. Mako. Finally, when you need this bottom lane to step up further, they'll ask how high.
And of course, it's Mako on the Alistair. This is the champion he made his namesake on in the LPL, showing up now on the international stage when top esports need him most.
A big win for top esports.
Mako now moving up here, spots Lahens.
He's just everywhere. I mean, Lahens wanted their own mid. Trample gets the stun down, and now that the explosive cask is there, Cream just has to get on out, but as he spaces through, Chakilov now shows up to the party, gets another kill. Lahens drops on down. Third kill over to Chakilov while Keen now interrupts the party. He walked on down here, still with the Realm Warp available, gives one back to Chok.
Oh, they're looking for a contest.
They are. Dredgeline starts us off. I mean, Dragon still goes down. Canyon is rooted out from the sidelines here as Fate's call to bring the play back on in. Pace is getting his support out of there, but Nature's Grasp is still going to root up. Mako's here, a double knock-up in the cards, but he doesn't need to. The trample isolates Lahens. Jackie gets all the gold again, and Chengdu are finally smiling.
For the first time, it feels like top gets to play their
As we do
game.
get the TP from Joby into mid, package collected. They want to contest this.
I want to feel confident. I mean, Chakilov still has flash available. He's the one to watch with all the gold of TS. The stretch line starts on Tien, disengaged there. Package gets backline, chains corruption, hit max range though. Playing front to back with Chakilov playing as Legolas. Canyon is in the middle of the pit, but uncontested for now. TS laugh at him. They stand their ground. They continue the fight. Health bars are low, but they have Mako's healing, and Chakilov's range as depth touch follows through. Lahens finds him, but again, no one can get near this big elf. Chakilov continues forward. Lahens doesn't get thrown into him. Cream starts firing too, and TES now play it. Everything burns. Cream firing away. Toby entered that spot that we've experienced game after game after game. TES let their carries thrive. I mean, they're all committing onto this. He's got flash available and ulti. What gets burned is the Realm Warp as well. Everyone's moving up, and Tien says, bugger that, let's go for the bottom laners. Jackie Love's here. We have the damage, but the Faith Call says no more of the play. Mako pulled the trigger early. Then he turns it on its head again.
He's completely bypassed the vision, though. Mako going to be trying to spot him out, but I don't think they've spotted him. Now we'll see him on that other ward.
I mean, we criticize this guy, but he's about to show up big if he gets on him, but Mako zones him off, and the equalizer zones him out, but GenG to get blown to pieces before the fight starts. Cream jumping in, getting reset. Chovy zoned out as well. GenG are being torn apart this game. This time, it ain't going to be that 3-0. Top Esports have got the life in them as Chovy runs for his life.
Surely to fall eventually, a teleport coming in, even with the turret there. I don't think he's getting out his...
I mean, Jesus. Well, worthwhile for a solo kill, and now Barrett.
Big thing now for GenG's, can they hold on to their inhibs? That is what is going to allow you to further stall out this game.
Yep.
Soul Pointer is still going the way with this Red Bull Baron power play. Cloud Soul.
Oh wait, here comes the ult.
Grass maybe zones them out enough, that guy. I know your suspicion there as Mako gets the engage on the turret. The equalizer massive as well. It's a hot pot here in Chengdu, but meanwhile, that hot pot's been taken apart. They don't mind the spice, GenG, as the trade-off for the turret comes through with a big shutdown over to Page.
There's a ward in behind them. I don't know how.
And I can't put it past them. It's tormenting me a bit, Chronicler. The fact that GenG are still trying to make plays like this on the 369. I mean, Keen can't be killed. The equalizer comes down, but Canyon just drops his own in the pot. He will be traded off as Cream is deep in, and is free firing. He ults away Joby, the creme de la creme of the Black. Oh my God! feeling himself in the heart of GenG. Top Esports can't be stopped.
Cream needed to step up for Top Esports. He needed to find some way to put down Chovy. And what a play from the Top Esports mid laner.
Well, maybe. I mean, Top Esports charge in, and Cream is the damage dealer, but he hovers on the side. Rocket jumps in. One play from the international rookie, and the base is cracked. For round 2, Cream is the one we must watch, but Chovy with package. Engage on the backline. Mako can't find it, but sends pays outwards. As 369 is just burning him alive. GenG have lost their 80 carry in a 5 versus 4. Baron stops. Package still there. Chovy still flashes in. Makes the hot pot round. But as he runs through, he's getting zoned out by 369.
That's it!
Cream is the better mid laner within this game. Lahez, run for your life. The cream of the crop has arrived versus GenG.
The triple kill for Cream to finish it off for Top Esports. Top Esports bounce back.
I'm sitting here starting to believe, starting to look towards GenG from the heavens, but down there, burning through, it's still Top Esports in the mud, through the fires of hell. They'll make sure they go through damnation before they drop this series.
A very similar story here, where they just try to play heavily through this very potent duo lane, where you got a lot of kill threat, especially against Alistair that provides very little on the first few levels.
We don't have the analyst desk on our mics right now, but very safe, as he should be.
Peekaboo, Tien is behind your lines as Canyon goes on in-season to this base call. Ulti early from Tien, but the arrow is not. Wow, Mako, he helps save the play. He stops Lahens and track Lahens. He fails the flash pulverize. Jackie runs under turret, and Lahens has nowhere to go. Safe for the free. Cash in, you silly cow. Canyon now stuck behind the lines as well, and they're just laughing on them. When have you said that GenG make a mistake? He's got Ghost, but TES have faith. They've got the early game. They've got Tien rolling through, keen against the wall, arrowed up, and fear beyond death. TES can taste it. This is going perfectly. Part of the aggression that came through successfully shut TES down. This game, and now the last. Chovy, as he gets altered through, will have to flash away. The arrow flies as well after they pick up the neutral objective, but it's a two-pronged play. Flashing under turret to 369 and tries to outplay, but onto Canyon, fear beyond death. Ain't gonna follow through. He gets out, if only in the nick of time. Are they going to pull the trigger because Mako's spamming pigs? We're looking at Chovy through mid lane as well, though, for the time being, while the plate's in excess. Find their mark 15 seconds before expiring. Cream is back here, but Canyon just goes right past him. It's on to Tien instead, but Cream is just Gatling gun away. We talked about this cult of Cream. It's back again as Mako even got a kill in top side.
And the team fighting that GenG is so known for is nowhere to be seen.
No team fighting. There is only Zul. Chovy, what's happening? He ults early, but Jackie Love gets pulled in regardless. Never mind as the TP follows through for GenG. Now the first remnants of the fight, but into the front line. Tien takes no damage to fear beyond death. Flies in. Lahens wasn't even there.
And you're not really going to get anything as GenG. They get that push in the top side, but 369 had already gone up there to catch that wave. There we go, though,
maybe
Keen.
the TP is going to claim something for GenG, but Keen goes squishy. Cream's happy to absorb it. There's no help yet. Chovy came in to give him a hand, but he's already dead. Waiting in brush now. Valkyrie over the top. Chovy matches, but Mako's there to catch him. A great ulti, but Chovy doesn't have anyone else. He gets a shutdown, but with permafrost and Jackie on the horizon, Tien tries to give it to him. And Jackie Love heals to now coming in from TES. They look for the fighters. Chovy's caught on out. Church is moving away from Sechin as Tien helps 369 get on in. Chovy's ult does nothing. He flashes, he finds it. Goodbye, religion, and hello, game 5.
They got it, but I don't think they're going to be feeling great about the trade.
Where is your faith when Top Esports went 2-0 down? The stadium was quiet, but when Top Esports coming alive and potentially pushed to a game 5, Chengdu is coming alive here. GenG desperately want to get access to this Baron, but Top Esports are slowly closing the door. That resurgence is play, but 369
everyone's behind it. GenG are walking into a lane now with double TP, but the whole of Top Esports are moving into position. 369 is a tank. They converge on this big bad crab, but has he bought enough time? No, he hasn't. Pays with a pick. GenG are not out of it.
They need to fight before 369 can come back.
They're still so far ahead in a 5 versus 4. TS can still win. The arrow flies through into the pit. Chovy gets tagged out. Packages in. Cream lines it up. The dragon is stolen. Tien is standing taking us right into hell's incarnation. You see GenG with more members, but I see Cream burning them all alive. If there is a church of Chovy, then we better believe in the cult of Cream.
Fighting into the Baron buff as well, and as a result, they get Jackie, but hasn't felt at any point in this game like getting Jackie is worth it.
And Top Esports on the door starts us off for a potential game 5. The poke is out onto Canyon, but the trigger ain't there. T1 gets knocked up for days, but the fear beyond death still follows through. Lehans gets out, if only by a hair's breadth, and now they have numbers. Now they have the base again.
This team is unstoppable. This team feels undeniable. And as they walk through the base of GenG, they don't stop.
Dagda, he's giving them payback for all of Chovy's Thanksgiving. The base broken in another part. Within a series itself, like T1 is that kind of play. He has really, really high highs, really, really low lows, and down Chovy will go.
Next is about to fall here for GenG. And for the third time in 4 days, third time in, 3 days, we're gonna go to Silver Scrapes, gentlemen.
We now find out if TES can make history, if they can do the unthinkable. Lehans will drop with ease. The poke is unbearable. The Hextech Soul is undeniable. Jackie Love is unbeatable. And Mako is just unbelievable. This TES roster looked like they were in a slump, looked unforgiving. But in the last 2 games, they shine, they rise, and they boil with the heat in Chengdu.
When the chips are down, Canyon says, I need a carry. And this game is going to stand and fall to by which extent he can leverage this.
Going to be able to hold this off. Keen in so much trouble here.
Game 5, this will be huge. He doesn't get the knockback. Instead of the turret, it's botched. Mako takes too much, and Jackie Love too. Keen holds on in 1v3, and guess who's on the way?
He's level 2.
He now levels up. The double shot's going to come through. They tank it up. The flash away. 369 gets up, and Top Esports are on the board for first blood. Land a spear, which influences his push into
Doesn't have his
jungle.
mid laner.
You're right, with no pressure there. Cream's moving in with perfect execution, flashing away Canyon. A big mistake in game 5. There's the execution, and Canyon's about to drop down to Cream. What is he doing without Chovy nearby?
Yeah, you have bot lane prio, but you don't have a mid laner.
But it doesn't change the play. 10 running in as Space Core still there. Arctic Assault blocks it as Lehans now ranges. There's the ulti. Jackie Love jumps in, and Mako lands the bubble. Lehans is up next, and GenG are falling apart. Top Esports with 3 early kills. 369's having none of it. He sits around Canyon, tries to leap away, but here comes Cream once again. TS backed away, and GenG are getting red like a book.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh my God. What's happening topside? Our observers like there's action everywhere. The flip comes through, but it's interrupted. Kasate thinks as Canyon, at least in here, GenG getting something. They're back in action. Wait, T1, it's a double buff, it's a triple buff. There's a tidal wave as well, but the Canyon's coming in, TP as well. Top Esports have the overcooked. No, they've got the kill onto Jackie Love, but Keen has to do the unthinkable. Canyon with a spear, hits T1. Jackie Love next up in the menu as well. He turns, he dies, and T1 now going to do the same as Cream. Teleports in. It's a double over to Canyon, and for GenG, they make their numbers work.
And they even TP Chovy to the top side. It's so difficult to fight against them. GenG playing out this map impeccably.
All comes down to Canyon, even despite his earlier mishaps, picking up so much gold. You see that one single spear.
The arrow connects, but it's cleansed away. T1 sends out an own ulti. Lehans has to flash away. The tidal wave is great, but Chovy lines the dirt, but no one's there. Jackie Love runs into him and almost ins himself. Dragon goes over to TES as Cream just does the unthinkable in the backline. Krispy Kreme, you're not the sweetest piece.
And they get out.
As Canyon get hit with spear again, and 369 is caught on out. GenG are pulling them apart, and TES, I don't know how this started, but I feel like I know how it's going to end. 369 says no, though. Aqua Prison out. They front to back. He can't get the reset, though. It's messy. It's disgusting. But GenG are thriving in it, and Mako drops to show that TES didn't know what they were doing there.
And the dragon gets taken by TES, but GenG says thank you very much. Balloon the gold lead.
Yeah.
Almost 60 CS.
And now they've found another play. Mako's isolated by himself. Pace runs up for the freebie, and the tidal wave does nothing. Another kill in the bank. Another moment to open up Top Esports.
One of the things that T1 definitely have GenG beat as... Oh, Chovy.
Is this it? Is this the moment?
Is it going to be Chovy in a side wave? There's no way.
I mean, he's got flash available.
Chovy!
Reaction time. Cullen comes through, and Chovy's going to die.
Chovy!
Shut down in front of Baron. That was the unbelievable member.
And now the Baron is there. Casante in the sideline will have to try and TP to deny this from Top Esports. This is it. Top Esports found their pick, but can they finish the fight?
Now we find out how strong they are. Cream is teleported in, and remember, GenG don't have numbers, but they have the gold advantage. In the back of Baron, the MR debuff is hitting them hard. Canyon throwing out spear after spear. King getting the knock up. It's double flash used. Jackie Love gets caught in the backline, but they turn off for Baron. Top Esports still. Where is the damage? Cream dealing with the backline. He's erupted. 5 versus 4. Jackie still have it. Jackie Love steps back up. There's the Aqua Prison. Mako trying to bring it on back. An unbelievable fight is what we needed. Top Esports aren't delivering yet. The spear from Canyon hits Jackie Love. Jackie Love jumps back in and gets the hand. GenG have been departed, but TES is still losing the fight.
Chovey's coming. Chovey's coming.
Jackie Love stands his ground for the timing. The spear doesn't connect. Pays doesn't connect either. The bot lane, the heroes of TES are what the LPL need, but they can't deliver. Mako's up next, and the GenG faithful are finally getting rewarded.
And it starts off as a GenG nightmare. Chovy wandering off to a side wave and getting murdered. But the rest of GenG say no, not today, not again, as they win the 4v5.
In front of Jackie Love and Mako, he flips them back. The ult on from the hands immediately onto Jackie Love prevents him from dealing the damage. And the Casante
is falling out of the fingers of TES fans.
For the poke.
And those alike, the poke is unbearable. As the turret continues to get approached, GenG, they will not stop, and TES right now are just hoping for a mistake.
Hold me, Dagda! What are they gonna do it?
Cream is there. He has to cleanse away. He gets the bell from Mako. Jackie Love gets poked out. Chovy hits and he hits hard. It's in session once again, and he won't stop pushing.
There's nothing they can do. Top Esports, they lost their star player. They're about to twinkle out.
They came back from the brink of despair. It looked hopeful. It looked great in the early game, but to go to the upper finals, GenG, your fans are finally being rewarded. Do you believe? Because for the first time ever, GenG beat the LPL in a best of 5 since the name change. First ever religion that has come out of League of Legends. And let me tell you, GenG fans, I am a believer.
Game number 5, the man's just picked me in Italy. He hasn't played the champion all year. Dies in the jungle.
These were some of the best highlights from the 2024 MSI Upper Bracket Round 2 matchup between GenG and Top Esports. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.